exciting announcement here has been that 0.14 is already hit beta 1. And this is basically an about face by HashiCorp to do releases more frequently. So we don't have these big bang releases that are tremendously painful. I guess anything that's painful, do more of it is the rule to live by. And the 0.14 comes with a few cool things, which is this, what I think is most interesting is like the sensitive input variables. So you don't need to use tfmask, which is a CLI tool that Cloud Posse wrote. You can mark a variable as sensitive. It will still persist in the state in clear text. However, anytime Terraform goes to init it, it'll be redacted, hopefully. The other one would be the provider lock file. Now, they want to extend this to work with external modules as well, but right now it's only providers. And the idea here is that we can be a little bit looser on the version pinning, but then lock what we actually deploy and commit that lock file to source control. The other thing
I actually talked to them about this issue right now on emails, and there is some problem related with the way how we put versions inside of modules. For example, if we have a root module which has its own constraint, and then we have submodules which also has maybe the same constraint. Currently, there is probably a bug, or at least I couldn't get Terraform 0.14 to work with my cases. This means that now Terraform lock is actually not doing what it's supposed to be doing because it just combined this constraint. It does not find the one. It just combined them into one, and it doesn't work.
So this one is superseding.
Yeah, it doesn't supersede. It just put them one after another after comma, and this makes Terraform init unhappy. So yeah, we have this on emails back and forth. So we'll see. Maybe we'll figure out how to do this now.
So I think it's an exciting turn, but yeah, it seems like with the other things, it's going to be pretty rough initially and maybe not that practical. I look forward to seeing, though, stricter pinning in the root modules made easier, so we can improve that workflow. And then there's one other thing I wanted to point out. What's this here? I think it's in my notes. Oh yeah, so upgrading to 0.14 is going to be a little different now than like 0.13 and 0.12. First of all, make sure you're going to want to have made sure you upgraded sequentially first from 0.12 to 13 before you go to 14, because they're deprecating the upgrade command, subcommand of the Terraform CLI. So you'll lose that. Also, there's not going to be backward compatibility on reading the state file in 14 to read 0.12 states. So you definitely want to first upgrade to 13 and finish that and roll that out everywhere. All right. Any questions on those announcements?
Yeah, I have comments about sensitive. As you say, it will be still present in state, but if you use it inside of output, then you cannot access this Terraform state from outside. So if you actually marked something as sensitive, let's say variable is sensitive, then you put it into output, make output sensitive as well, then nobody can reach this Terraform state file from outside.
Is that?
I think it's quite cool, but you just have to remember about that.
Do you mean there is like a cubby hole? So when it's used once, it just dies and you can't access it. So it's generated, output it, and then that's it, end the story. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean, if you mark it as sensitive variable, and then you put output and then value is also this variable, or any interpolation using this variable, then this output will not be reachable for anyone outside. So if you want to share Terraform state, which contains good values and bad values, I mean sensitive, they will not be reachable. Nobody can read them because they are not in state in outputs.
So wait, okay, they are not even persisted in the state file then?
Yes, they're not. They're not inside of Terraform TF state in output section.
Oh, I get it, because it's transitive. Like, it
Yes.
should be exact. That's smart. I get it. Okay.
Yeah, that's smart, but this may break some dependencies.
Yeah.
Because you previously relied on some values, and now somebody said that, okay, this is sensitive, and they apply it, and then it's gone, and nobody can actually see this secret password anymore.
Yeah, I think we've used a similar pattern back in the day with like GitHub tokens, where we'd run it manually one time, passing that variable, and then write it to the state, and then subsequent runs would just work. But yeah, anyways, it makes sense, and I can see why they want to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what
And-
else. Oh, go on. Go on, Anton.
That's. I'm just checking through my notes, and I have another cool things here related to 0.14, which is called all true, which is new function which is available, which means that it will return true if all elements inside of list are true.
Oh, that's cool.
So if we previously had some crazy expression inside of count, we can now use all true, and it's quite handy.
Yeah, added all true function.
Mm. Mm.
All right, cool. I will share these notes as well. Thanks for pointing that one out.